Hey guys, this is N800, and today welcome to episode 12 of my Minecraft tutorials. I'm right here because by the river, because I want to talk about ore distribution throughout the world. So the reason why I came to this water is that different altitudes in Minecraft have different numbers corresponding to them. If you press F3, or you might need to press function F3, you'll see it says Y. It's X, Y, Z, and F. The Y is your that's the altitude of the block you're standing on. Oops. Now water level is 64, and this is the very middle of the world. It goes up to 128, which is the very top of the world, and down to 0, which is the bottom layer of bedrock. So, and bedrock is just like this block. You come down to it. You see this block. It's very noticeable. It's different from stone, and you can't break through it. And it marks the very bottom, and there's goes from layers 0 through 4. So I have a little graph up on the Minecraft wiki about percent of ore blocks by height above bedrock. That's what it's called. So I'm looking at this. This will be a very detailed episode on this kind of stuff. So first I'll talk about where you can find each kind of ores. So coal can be found anywhere, really, from bedrock to, it looks like, about 73, 74 blocks. Now there goes the music. Anyway, I think I can turn that down. So, then we have iron, which it goes up to, iron can be found up to layer 64, and it's very rare, but you can find it slightly above the water, but it's pretty rare. I've only seen it a couple of times. So we have gold. I don't think I've come across any gold. I'm not really so sure. I'll have to look back to the episodes where I explored that cave, but that can be found up to layer 32, which is halfway in between water level and the bedrock layer. And then we have redstone. Gold and lapis lazuli. Gold and lapis lazuli can both be found up to layer 32. It's getting pretty dark. It's getting dark and put around some torches. So, alright, so that's gold and lapis. Diamond and redstone. And by the way, lapis is a bluish, it's a dark blue color, and it's used to make blue dye to color wool. I'll do some wool coloring in a later episode. So we have redstone and diamonds. They can only be found up to layer 16, which is a quarter of the way from bedrock to a quarter of the way from bedrock to the water level, or an eighth of the way all the way to the top of the world. So so we have that, and diamond is the rarest material that you can find. In fact, by the looks of the map, it shows, but the ore isn't distributed equally throughout the whole range that it can spawn in. For example, coal is it looks like it's got highest concentration of coal around layer. It's got a high concentration around like layer 9 and 8. And it's got around layer 29, and really anywhere from layer 5 to layer 40. It's got a higher concentration of coal than it does above ground, or any higher than that. As for iron, anywhere really from 5 to 40, same thing, has the highest distribution of iron. Redstone has, redstone in this graph is very interesting. So it's got a very high concentration from layers 5 to 12, around there. But then anything higher or lower has an extremely lower amount than that. So, if you want to find redstone, you're really going to find a lot of it from 5 to around 12, it looks like on this graph. Alright, now for gold. Gold, its highest, the distribution is from 5 to around 28, 29 blocks above bedrock. So if you want to look for gold, look there. And lapis is, it looks almost like a steady hill on this line graph. So it has the highest concentration around layer 15. It looks like by this graph, and then it slowly starts to get a little bit lower as you go higher and lower than that, up to 32, where you don't find it at all anymore. And diamonds. Diamond has its highest distribution from layers 5 to 12, same as redstone. And then, just like redstone, there's a significantly lower amount than like redstone, but not as obvious as redstone, as is with redstone. So now coal. Now for its area, now for its most concentrated area, here's the order of how the order distributed. Coal is the most common, followed by redstone, which is a pretty close second, then followed by iron, and after that will be gold, then diamond, then lapis. So diamond and lapis they're very close, but by the looks of the graph, lapis is a little bit lower on the graph, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's less common. What that really means is that there's it means like it's really spread out. There isn't much of a difference of where it's concentrated. But there is some higher concentration points, whereas with diamond, there's one smaller spot where it's very concentrated, and then around that, it's not concentrated at all. So that's a very detailed. Oh, zombie! Owie. That's a clever one. Okay. So that is your ore distribution in Minecraft. There we go. Now I can see a bit better. So this was a pretty short episode, but it's very informative. So I hope that helped you. If you really want to look, just replay parts of this episode. I know, like, I don't think anyone could really get that all into memory. I can't. I'm just looking at the graph on Minecraft Wiki. Kill that creeper. It's bugging me. There's some Endermen. This will be fun. We'll end off the episode with a little Enderman fight. Alright. And there we go. I think if you hit them, I learned that if you hit them in the feet, they won't teleport. Yep. That's a little trick. Now let's make this a bit more interesting. I want to hit them at the feet that way. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I hate when they teleport so far away from you. Alright, I got an ender pearl. Now there's a cool use for ender pearls. No. Oh, right there. There's a cool use for ender pearls, and I'll show you what that use is a bit later. My mouse is pretty big since the window is smaller to fit the space for the Minecraft Wiki screen, so if this mouse looks giant to you, at least you know why. Let's go torch up here, light up the world a bit. So that is ore distribution in Minecraft. Oh, skeleton. Try a bow. I'm not so sure if I made a bow yet. Oh. Alright. Did I make a bow? I'm really getting off. I'm really getting off track here. I have arrows, but I don't have a bow. I have enough strength for it. Okay, I'll teach you about bows and some monster tactics maybe in the next episode. But for today, I'm just really I just really want to focus on that ore distribution. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.